I'm Nick Hutchings, I'm Head of Programme Funding here at War Child. We see that conflict across the world is not decreasing, unfortunately it continues, and what in particular is increasing is the level of displacement. People are being forced out of their homes, and that has a huge impact, particularly on young people. It completely destroys those normal family links with friends that are key to your upbringing, key to your security and your protection. And that's why our work is so important, particularly actually in the countries that we're working in, where young people make up the majority of these populations.
Music provides like the perfect platform for War Child to talk about its work from, particularly to people that otherwise wouldn't come and find out about our work usually. And I think, you know, a lot of our shows are huge artists playing in small venues, so people come have an amazing time. They have a really inspiring experience, really entertaining experience, but they also walk away having learned something about what War Child does, and also the struggles and challenges that children face in war zones. And so I think people really value that, and it really heightens their experience.
It's a charity football tournament for the music industry, and we like to choose a charity each year that essentially are the festival headliner. So it's all about War Child today, and all the bands are great obviously, but it's really all about War Child and raising money. We've raised £3 grand just from tonight.
So when I say come on, I mean come on. You've got to work with me.
Our job is basically to work with children to help separate them from the effects of conflict, identify what their priorities are, and then work with them to help bring normalcy to their life.
Work, work it. Work, work to be a winner. Sweat, work it. Sweat, sweat to be a winner. I wanna smell you. Yeah, I wanna smell you. I wanna smell you even from far away. I wanna smell you, I wanna feel you, so I can know if you're a winner, baby.
I've been working with War Child for about 6 years in the programs team, so I directly design and help deliver the programs that we do. War Child has been working for a very long time to support children and make sure that no child's life is affected by war.
No one should ever be forced to grow up before their time. No one should ever feel like they have nothing good in their lives. When the safety in their country fails them, let us not fail them. Today, we play so that every child can play, so that every child, through the help of War Child, can find their haven.
I've been working for War Child for about 4.5 years, and one of the stats that's always really resonated with me is that of all the people in the world that are affected by war, over half of them are children. And that's a major, major problem. But that's where War Child comes in. We're there basically to provide safe spaces where children can get protection, where they can get education, and where they can have the freedom to play.
I think one of the hardest things about working in these countries is to move beyond some of the large-scale but more basic forms of assistance. There's much more complex situation going on for these people whose daily lives just continue. What we've done is within that mandate or area of work, we've tried to carve out a niche for sport in particular, and we've identified that there is a common language across these contexts despite what is going on, which is recreation, play, it's fun. What we're trying to build and deliver is a program which brings together sport and football specifically, and we aim to use that in order to allow children to play with those around them, to build those personal skills, to take on different functions. With some of the older kids, we'll get them involved in coaching, we'll get them to work with their peers, and we bolt onto that and build up on that using our psychosocial support programming, which really tries to do some of the more specialised work, which tries to address the trauma that children are left with as a consequence of conflict.
See you later.